Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, Uli Hoeneß, the land of Bavaria, I would like to apologize. Please, please accept my forgiveness. Accept my forgiveness because if ever there was a statement to be made, that statement was made by Bayern with a full-on child abusified circumcision. And we'll get to Firmino in a while. Let's ride.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
Yo guys, it's the kid, 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 it's the main man here. Double H, half hope, trying to do my thing, trying to stay alive, trying to be the best guy that I can be. So we're going to be covering both of the games. But first of all, first game that we need to cover, first thing that we need to do is, of course, the Bayern game. So, of course, we're going to cover the Bayern game, and then we're then going to cover the Liverpool game. So remember, those super chats that you send, I will get to them. Don't worry, I will get to those super chats. I will get to those super chats once I deal with both of the games. So first off, let's first deal with Bayern Munich. So the Bayern Munich Atletico game, then we'll talk about the Liverpool Ajax game afterwards. So a couple of things here. First thing to note here is this. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. We need to talk about Simeone. We need to talk about João Felix. But let's put those things to one side now. My prediction was 1-0. Because, I felt that Atletico are not a great team, but they're still a very good team. And also they're a very strong defensive team. And this Bansat are still learning how to live without Thiago Alcantara. They're still learning how to live without without Thiago Alcantara, no Leroy Sané, no Gnabry, no Davis. So specifically, those guys with no Gnabry and no Davis, I thought that specifically that is what's going to prove particularly problematic for these dudes. That's what's going to prove particularly problematic for these dudes. And it's almost as if that I was pretty much proven. Well, I thought I was proven right, but this just shows you how impressive this team are. With the very fact that even with all those dudes there, they still managed to say what's up. Hansi Flick needs to be talked about more as a manager and as a coach, because what this is it's management. The fact that you can get your team playing this well, this cohesively, with such great chemistry, and still say what's up and still win so convincingly is huge, because this is a massive statement. This is a huge statement because I have always said, and I still remain and maintain the fact that I don't believe that Bayern Munich will defend their title. That's always been my belief, that I don't believe that they will defend their title. But the way in which they completely and totally dealt with Atletico Madrid, this is not going to change my view because I'm not going to be reactionary, but it's pause for thought. It is pause for thought. And what surprised me most is Kingsley Coman. Let's even talk a little bit about Kingsley Coman, because there's so many aspects to talk about with regards to the team, Mola, Joshua Kimmich, but let's talk about Kingsley Coman. I used the eye test, and the eye test told me that Kingsley Coman is a talented player, lots of talent. And I will get why people would want him in their team because of how talented this dude is. But despite all of his talent, he's still missing something. There is still something about him that is missing, and he can frustrate you. And I felt that Bayern, they gave him so many chances, so many opportunities to be consistent, and you would get one really good game, then 5 frustrating games. One really amazing game, 5 frustrating games. You couldn't get like a run of really good quality games as opposed to a Gnabry who consistently is going to give you cheddar. Hence why it made sense that they went for Leroy Sané. But you look at that Champions League final. That's it. That is a big moment. But again, you say, okay, well, so what's it's a big moment? Same thing. Marigota did the same thing in the World Cup final. He had that big, massive moment. But maybe Coman is finally understanding how to operate in this team because he was the best player on the pitch. I mean, the way his ball control was better, his decision making was better, his productivity while he was on the ball was better, his football just seems to be tighter because what my frustration was he would overrun the ball. He would be too quick. It's as if he is thinking too quickly before he actually does the stuff that he needs to do physically. But it seems as if he is now marrying what he wants to do in his head with what he can actually do with his feet. Because look, he's a great dribbler. He can dribble. He's technically very good and he's got great ability. And it's so funny, as you look at a Coman, you can see why they wanted Hudson-Odoi. They're actually similar kinds of players. Young players with lots of skill, lots of dribbling that just needs to be harnessed. And I think Bayern Munich have just been trying to harness and teach and coach to get the best out of him. Because like that first goal that he scored, that's just quality. That was a quality goal because it's the run they made, the timing of the run. Because for me, the control is what made the goal. Like that control was precise, crisp, on the money, and then the niche was just the icing on the flipping cake. And then he then gave the assist to Gogoretzka. But then it was his second goal where this dude just totally dismembered dudes. I mean, he literally ripped apart the Atletico defense. But yeah, look, Bayern Munich, man. Because my thing was that, are these guys going to slow down? Do they have the same hunger? But the way they went about ripping apart what we assume is one of the best defensive sides is scary. This is a scary statement. This is a scary statement because we can talk up or down about Atletico offensively, and I will talk about Atletico, but we always say defensively, these guys are tough. How many times have we said that? How many times have we said how many guys have scored more than 2 goals against Atletico? Home or away? How many guys can do that? The fact that opening game, Bayern Munich put 4 past Atletico without a reply is frightening. It is frightening. And I still maintain my position. I'm not just going to jump up or down and say, yep, they're going to defend their title and so forth. But my God, people have to now watch a Bayern Munich because Bayern Munich have now laid down the gauntlet and said, yeah, what those dudes. Yeah, what those dudes. If you want to say what's up, you could say what's up to us. You have to come to our house and say what's up to us. And because the team is just cohesive. Oh my gosh, Lampard, if only you could just have a team as good. I'm almost envious. I'm envious of you, Bayern fans. A team that works well, that has a personality, they have a character, there is chemistry, everybody knows what they're doing, there is a pattern of play. Why can't Chelsea have this? Please, why couldn't Chelsea be boarded with a genuine pattern of play that you can adhere to? God. But let's talk Atletico. Let's address Atletico. These guys are jokers, man. Atletico are complete utter jokers. Guys, do you realize that these guys were 2-0 down? You're 2-0 down away from home. Away from home. I get it's away from home, but you're 2-0 down away from home. You would think, somehow, you would think or you would assume that 2-0 down away from home, hey man, you might as well go and attack. It's the first game. It's the opening game. These clowns, these jokers, these cactuses, 2-0 down, every man, woman, and child were still behind the ball. The cannibal, all by himself. You could, basically, the Atlantic Ocean separated the cannibal and João Felix, and Three planets separated Joao Felix and the rest of the Atletico team. Simeone, what the hell are you playing at? What the bloody hell are you playing at? The heck? Joao Felix has to leave this team. Let me get my pen. Like, Joao Felix has to leave this team. He has to leave this team because you have a very skilled player who is a flair player. What is he doing in this team? How is he being helped? Because Joao Felix, when he has the ball, looks left, look right, there's nobody to pass to. There's nobody to give the ball to. The only guy that's ahead of him is the cannibal who's 3,000 years ahead of him. You're 2-0 down. Atletico were attacking, and I swear to you, there were 3 Atletico players in the opposing half with 5 Bayern guys stopping them. I'm like, what the hell is this? What the bloody hell is this? But which makes the victory all the more impressive because Bayern Munich puts 4 past a side that they were not here to attack. It's one thing them doing it against the Barcelona who they're going to attack you and so forth, but it's another thing doing it against a side that actually, if your MO is defending, how do you concede 4? That makes no sense. If your MO is defending, how do you concede 4? That makes 0 sense. So, look, shocking. And you know what? This is on 2 levels. On one level, this is the best thing that could happen to Atletico. Because if this doesn't wake up Atletico and say, this bomb-ass defense stance needs to be changed, then Simeone is the most stubborn guy in the world. Because you went there to defend, you got circumcised. So maybe change it up. From Bayern's point of view, no Gnabry, no Davis, who else? And no Sane. That's really impressive. That is really impressive, And see, the only thing is that for Bayern, that you were not tested defensively because you're playing against guys who are offensive virgins. Offensively, they're inept. They don't really care about attacking. So there are still questions as to how well the defense can fare against a team who can actually attack and counter. Hence why a Liverpool-Bayern game would be really fun. That would be a really fun game to watch because I'd want to see how Bayern cope with the speed and the counter-attack of Liverpool, specifically Mane and Salah. But yeah, look, all in all, man, can Bayern defend it? Yes, they can defend their title. The answer is yes. Will they? I'm still saying no. I'll still say no. But this has made HH sit down and maybe just ponder. Just ponder. That's it. Change my stance. Ponder. Because again, I have no idea who's going to win. I have no idea. Foolish me, I said, PSG, look at what happened to them. But it's made me ponder because again, things can change. But at the moment, from what we've seen, these guys are looking good. They're flowing really well. And there does not seem to be that much of a difference. I almost forgot. I need some respect on Joshua Kimmich. This guy's passing is money. Because we talk about some of the best passes in the world. Like you talk about a Messi, a De Bruyne, Toni Kroos. Joshua K needs to be put inside that K. JK needs to be put inside that category because this guy's pass accuracy and how he has totally owned that midfield position is amazing. Hence why I said, yes, they'll miss Bayern. Yes, they'll miss Thiago Alcantara. How much truly are these guys going to miss Thiago Alcantara? Because that team that I just saw right there, I don't see how Thiago Alcantara is such a huge gaping hole. But whatever the case may be, whatever was a gaping hole or not, they plugged it. So for Bayern, well done, congrats. They've now put everyone on notice. They've put everyone on notice and they said to everyone, guys, look, we're here to stay. We're here to say what's up. If you don't like it, screw you, piss off. It is what it is. And I promise you, I'm not going to change my stance. Simeone, it's over. Like it's over. So please save this vid. Even if Atletico, let's say, beats PSG 3-0 or do something amazing, remember this vid. It's over. It's finished. It's over. It's done. No more. No more. Please, no more. So let's see what some of y'all are saying, man. So let's look at some of the super chats. So from Totally Awesome, please put some respect on Coman's name. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Respect, Coman. Coman, respect. I respect you. I respect you. I respect you. I respect you. I still want to look at his progress. He's tier 2. He is tier 2. He's fully. I've been giving him tier 2 membership now. But I want to look at his progress. I want to just see how well Homeboy is doing before we really give him another dub. PL merchants don't rate Bayern because they don't watch Bayern. This Bayern would own the PL and then some. Oh, if Bayern Munich played in the Premier League, they would be one of the. I mean, they definitely come close to winning it for sure. For sure. Like, now, would they definitely win it? I can't say that they would definitely win it, but they would be one of the strongest teams, and they'd be in the top 2 every single season. That's a fact. That's a fact. This Bayern side would lubricate and menstruate most sides in the EPL. You know, anybody that denies that is being a complete and utter hater, man. Bayern were too good. How can they not be favorites? No, I never said they're not favorites. I always said that I don't believe that they're going to defend their title. The favorites are, for me, Bayern, Liverpool, and all right, I'll throw those bombs in there. See, I'm only throwing PSG in there because they were finalists last year, and who else is there? But I think the 2 clear favorites for me are Liverpool and Bayern. And I was going to go for Liverpool, but then Van Dijk got injured, and I'm like, So there we go, man. What do you say, man? Coman was strong today. One of the best games I've seen from him. One of the best games I've seen from him. Like, he is now forming into a quality player, and if Coman is playing like this, Leroy Sané needs to watch out. You know, Leroy Sané needs to watch out because I think Homeboy laid down a gauntlet and said, what's up? Homeboy laid down a gauntlet and said, what's up? But like, if Coman can just continue to play like this, you're looking at one of the best wingers out there. Because the thing about Coman is he crosses and he shoots. So he can score and he can provide. Because I think his natural instinct is to be like a natural winger. But what you see from him is that he can go out on the left and cross on the left, and he can also come into his right and shoot on his right. So if he can just maintain this level, Bayern Munich are looking extremely, extremely dangerous. Shout out to your boy, Juancho0316, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. HH, just wanted to say you're the best analyst in the world. Keep the videos coming, bro. Respect. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the love. Finally, Coman getting his recognition. And imagine if Cho went to Bayern, would have been crazy. I think I mentioned that. Hudson Odoi, you messed up. Yeah, I get it. I'm a Chelsea dude. I'm a complicated Chelsea fan, but I can still take a step back and be objective. Hudson Odoi, you made the wrong move because Bayern Munich, that is where you go to develop. Now, think about it. Hudson Odoi, do you really believe that you have a better chance developing under Lampard and Jody Morris or under Hansi Flick? You know, and the Bayern Munich setup. Bayern Munich, like, it's one of the best run clubs and organizations out there. So, I think that it would have just been a smart move for him to go to Bayern. As I said again, Coman is a guy who I felt deserved some of the abuse that I gave him because he was frustrating. Because he's not always played well and he's always been frustrating. But now we're now seeing a guy that is now coming into the fold and now starting to really be that kind of quality player that we know that he can be. And if he maintains it, if he maintains cheddar, if he can say what's up like this, bro, guy can be huge. He can be 100% huge, you know, because I know that he has the ability to say what's up. All right, so let's keep it moving, man. So Liverpool against Ajax. Ajax aren't serious. Ajax are not a serious team. To quote the great Juju man, Ajax are prospects. They're not here to win a trophy. They're not here to be taken seriously. They're just a very good team to watch. And what Ajax are there for are to sell their players. So they're there just to promote their young players to then be sold off and bought off in the future. That's what they're there for. They're not to be taken seriously. And as you saw in this game yet again, it's great football. It is that kind of Dutch 70s philosophy football from Michel's, Cruyff, and so forth. Great passing, always attacking, always offensive, very, very positive, very, very courageous, very, very brave. But the issue is you can have all these pretty passing patterns, but if there isn't that fully end product, or if there isn't that individual who can truly turn water into wine, then what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? So, but Liverpool should have won this game by more. They should have won this game by more, because the amount of open play transition counter-attacks that Liverpool have, that they did not really make good. They didn't really turn it into something productive, which will disappoint Klopp. But let's look at a few players. I want to pick out Firmino. Something needs to be done about Firmino. I asked Liverpool fans this. When was the last time Firmino was quality? When was the last time that he contributed to the team? Because my thing is that if you're in a very crucial position, i.e. the false nine, and you're there to drop deep and to act as an extra number 10 to facilitate for the wing backs and for the inside forwards, and you're not doing that, therefore putting more strain onto Salah, Mane, Trent, and Robertson, then what's the point in you being in the team? Because literally everything that Liverpool attack, it goes through four guys. Trent, Robertson, Mane, Salah. Firmino is not featured. And that is something that Liverpool have been missing out, because Firmino has been so important and so crucial in literally being that link play. So Klopp, you have to make a big decision. And this is where you now have to really be a manager that ends it, where you have to say that we might need either a formation change, or we need to try someone in that striker's position. Now, the issue is, because of what Firmino's characteristics are, I don't know who can go in there and do that job the way that he does. I don't know who can do that. I don't know who can do the job the same way that he does, because he's very unique at doing that kind of job. But something needs to be done, because you need to have all 10 outfield players contributing. At the moment right now, only 9 outfield players are actually contributing, and there's one guy who just running around, just doing his thing. Everybody is playing an important role and doing their role really well, apart from Firmino, so it's an issue. Shout out to boy Sadio Mane, and I think the thing with Sadio Mane and why he's important, because look, that goal came from Sadio Mane. He didn't score it, but it is what he did individually that led to that goal coming through. And this is why I always say that, dribbling is key. Because if you are in a position and you're in a tight game, and the through ball isn't on, that forward pass that's into space isn't on, you need somebody who can stand up the defender and make that just extra yard of space. Because that extra yard of space, you being able to beat a man, creates that situation and that space for you to say what's up. So, because if you just keep passing, like I had to do, but you don't have somebody who can actually beat a man, bro, you're just gonna be like reversing back to the whole tiki-taka days where you're just passing for the sake of passing. And that is why Sadio Mane is so important, because it was his drop of the shoulder, his movements, and just his spin to really create that space and to get into the area to force the issue that led to that goal. Fabinho, man, key thing. You see, This takes me back to my days of football manager. That, of course, whenever you go into the transfer market, you're like, you know what, I want this defender, I want this midfielder, I want this attacker, and so forth. But one of the key things I always look for whenever I play football manager is, can a player play multiple positions? So if I am desperate, or if an emergency arises and I'm like, damn it, all my defenders are out. I know it is what it is. All my defenders are out, and I don't trust those bombers, trash brick defenders in the reserves. Homeboy, you can play. I know you're a midfielder, but you can play defense. Get your ass in defense. I think that's a beautiful thing. And for Fabinho was solid in defense. And my thing is that he plays like he's always played, like a central defender, and it sort of makes sense because the DM and the central defender are quite similar roles. They're quite similar roles, just that in the DM, you are required to do a lot more passing. But really, a DM, most of what you're doing is similar to a central defender. You're reading the game, you're looking for interceptions, and you're almost like an extra defender because you're that extra layer that's there to protect the defense. So your functions are very similar to a defender. So it makes sense how Fabinho would be a good central defender. But as long as they can keep him fit, I think that he, alongside Gomez, I think that can be a very healthy partnership, specifically with the injuries that they have. So it is very lucky that Klopp have that. But for me, I just like Liverpool should have won this by more. They were the better team, and Ajax's tactics played into their hands. And I think specifically, I just think that when Robertson and Trent were in those danger areas, that's what Ajax's tactics allowed Liverpool to do, because it allowed Liverpool to really get their wing backs all the way up, almost as wingers, and literally try and cause some cheddar and some issue in the attacking area. It was just bad decision making. Like there was a scenario where, Salah, you have to score. It was 3-2. Ball came to Salah. All he needed to do was just get that ball into that kind of area, into that kind of like Salah zone area, and just put his bottom left. But again, he basically bit too much time, took an extra touch, and then it was blocked. Look, Ajax had their chances. Of course they did, because of how they play, because they commit so many men forward and they play so high risk, and they are obsessed with this philosophy. It is what it is. But my thing was like, Liverpool should have made more use of how clinical they are and the kind of clinical players that they have. So at the moment, just viewing it, a win is a win. They got off to the win, and I'm definitely looking forward to the Liverpool Milan game. And it was a very exciting game. It was a very end-to-end game, and I think games that you have with Ajax are going to be like this, because Ten Hag is a philosophy merchant. He will not change his philosophy, everything. He is literally the same as Simeone, just that they have different philosophies, but they will live and die and completely, totally give birth and have sex with their philosophy, 100%. And I have nothing with Ajax having this philosophy, because it makes sense if you are going to continue to lose your players and continue to also have young players. It is a key thing to have young players to buy into something. But I think that for Ajax, it would probably be wise if there was a bit more maturity and better game management to how the formation goes. But look, man, Liverpool know that without Van Dijk, it's going to be tough. And because my thing is that if Fabinho now goes into the defense, which he has to, with Matip injured, I think that it definitely makes the midfield a lot thinner. Because what Fabinho does in that midfield is huge. And there is nobody else in the Liverpool squad that plays that midfield role as effectively as Fabinho does. But this is what it is. Klopp, it's about management, it's about coaching, and I still feel that in the Champions League format, yes, you do need a good defense, but specifically in the Champions League format, it is not more so about having a strong defense. It is more so about when you have your chances, do you take them? Real Madrid, the defense was all right. The defense was all right, and we'll get to Real Madrid. But the Real Madrid was more so about, we're going to defend and so forth, but we're going to be, we are clinical. That is the issue that they have now. We're going to be clinical. Liverpool, you have the players. You will have those chances. The reason why they didn't beat Atletico was you were not clinical. if Liverpool were clinical, they knock Atletico out. How Atletico used white magic juju to beat Liverpool, I have no idea. So if Mane, Salah, Jota, and so forth are clinical, and if and that's the issue. Firmino, you have to do something because Firmino, you are coming this close to getting dropped. Because as I said again, how many months has it been? What the hell has this guy done? When was the last time that this guy was relevant? When was the last time that this guy actually had a good quality game? And the danger about this is for Klopp, surely you must be, because even Liverpool fans are saying this. So it's not just me. Everybody is saying that, wait a minute, this dude hasn't played well in like a month or so. It has been ages since this guy has played well. So how is he still being played if he's not playing well? Because, bro, let's see what happens if, let's say, you've got like a Salah as a striker. Or would it work if you have a Jota as a striker, Salah and Mane? And let's just see how Jota does. Because I think Jota, the way that he played with Wolves, leads me to believe that I think he may work well in our link-up play. Something needs to be done, and I just think he needs to really change it up, give something new, and maybe just try the three of Jota, Salah, and Mane to see how that goes through. So, that's from your boy there, man. So, from Armchair Critic, man, thank you for the super chat. He says that better team now and for the next 2 to 3 years, Real Madrid or PSG. Better team now and for the next. As of right now, the better team right now is the better team right now is PSG. Next 2 to 3 years, it could be Real Madrid. It could be Real Madrid. It could be Real Madrid. And you know what? That is a perfect segue because I want to take your comments, bring those comments through, but I have to speak on this. Real Madrid. Let me have a Mazba. Let me say this. He's a horseman. Respect the horseman. Don't you dare disrespect the horseman. Don't you dare. Please. Let me know. World Cup winner, Euro winner, CL winner, 3 CLs in a row. I need everybody to respect Zizou. So please, his legacy is done. His legacy is set. Please, let's start there. Zidane's legacy is set. It's set. Please, respect him. Cristiano being sold was a mistake. Numero uno. Fair enough. You cannot be bigger than Klopp, but that's mistake numero uno. Second mistake. Varane isn't a great defender. I don't know who this Militao is. Varane is not a great defender. This is what I said about Varane. In Real Madrid, Varane needs Ramos, and Varane depends on Ramos. And what has been sold, even if Varane was really good in that run, Ramos was a big part of what made Varane good. If Ramos is not around, Varane is only good in a defensive setup, which is why he works well for Didier Deschamps. If Varane doesn't have Ramos and he plays for Real Madrid in a very ultra-attacking team with a high line, Varane does not read the game as well as Ramos. What makes Ramos such an amazing defender is that his reading of the game is outstanding, which is why I say don't talk to me about Van Dijk. Because Van Dijk can't do what Ramos does in the Real Madrid system. Van Dijk, you're lucky because you play in a system that protects you through Henderson. Real Madrid is every man, woman, child, beetle, ant, and tortoise is attacking. So the system requires a defender with an extremely high IQ who can read the game like flipping Plato or Einstein, and Shego. And the issue is Varane just can't do that. Shakhtar Donetsk tore Real Madrid a new one. That first half was a joke. It was a joke. It's as if Shakhtar Donetsk could have scored with every single attack. Almost every attack they had, they could have scored. And my thing is this, because people will now use this and say Zidane was lucky. That was fluke. He didn't deserve that CL that he got, and that is being disingenuous. That is being very disingenuous because no, give him that. Give him those 3 CLs. He deserved it. Real Madrid are not winning La Liga, bro. Let's keep it real. Real Madrid won La Liga last season because Barcelona were trash. Real didn't win La Liga. Barcelona lost it. That's being real because they were just trash. Benzema alone isn't enough. Vinicius is a child. Vinicius is damn good. Super talented. But relying on Vinicius and Benzema for your goals is too much. Asensio is still struggling to come back from his long layoff injury. I get that Modric scored that goal. I get it. And Rich deserved his Ballon d'Or. He, at his peak, Modric one of the best midfielders of his generation. In 2020, in a 40-game season, relying on Modric is a problem. It's a problem. Luka Jovic is Class B. Maybe Class C, but Class B. Madrid fans accept the fact he failed. He's a flop. I don't want to hear anything about, oh no, he can grow, you're being too harsh. No. He doesn't walk. The move failed. It's over. And let's deal with the pink pelican in the room. Hazard. That's the biggest issue. Because Hazard was supposed to be the superstar. He comes in, he is the creator, he's the creative spark, he's the thing that gets things going, and he's the guy that provides for a Rodrigo, provides for a Vinicius, provides for an Asensio, provides for a Benzema, and he's the guy that helps to change the psychology of the team. Without him, this team doesn't have that replacement because, see, Hazard was Cristiano's replacement, not in the sense of goals, but in the sense of creativity and footballing quality. So, but once you don't have that, you now have the issue where I'm looking at this team right now and I'm like, bro, I don't know where this goal is coming from. Benzema is a striker, but this guy's playing left wing. Because think about Cristiano, that Cristiano was like, I know what I'm here to do. I'm here to put the ball inside this net, and that's it. I'm not here to look pretty or look cool. Give me the ball and put the ball in the net. Give me a cross, put the ball in, I'm there in the net. And there is nobody in the Real Madrid team where it's like, I'm here to G up. It's just very skilled guys, really good on the ball, guys that are very talented, but there is no incision of like, yes, this is what we're now doing. We're looking at 3 L's. Cadiz, Shakhtar Donetsk, Barca might get that as on Saturday because if the is around and your boy Fati and your boy Su, so if you go Su and the the way Real Madrid are operating, I think they lose on Saturday. Now, it's an El Clasico, it's a derby, and you never know what can happen. But at the moment, as of right now, Barcelona, because both teams still look a bit shifty and sketchy because they both lost in La Liga. But right now, Barcelona are looking slightly better than Real Madrid. So, let's see. Yes, it was 3-2. That's what the final score was. And yes, even if Benzema wasn't starting, Vinicius wasn't starting, to be down 3-0 at halftime to Shakhtar Donetsk, who are effectively a Europa League team, is not good. And you were at home. You were at home. So I don't want to say it. I refuse to say it. Because I have too much respect for him. So you guys can say it. I won't say it because I respect a horseman. I respect a World Cup winner. I respect one of the best football players I've ever seen. I respect the guy who won the the CL 3 times as a manager. So I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I have too much respect for him. And I refuse to disrespect him. And I will defend Zizou 100% all the way. So, but you know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking. I'm not going to say it. But you know what I'm thinking. Cristiano is a big miss. Hazard is now inconsequential. Jovic ain't doing anything. The only goals are coming through Benzema and Vinicius. Carif. So yeah, man. All right, what do you guys say, man? What do you guys say, man? What do you guys say? What do you guys say, man? All right, what do you guys say? Send in those cues, guys. Send in those cues. We'll maybe do about 20, 30 minutes of cues, man. Sue and the Oos. Sue and the Oos. Sue and the Oos. All right, let's see. What are we doing, man? What are we doing, man? Zad is better than Cristiano in technical ability. Yeah, obviously. Of course he is. You know, with 100%, why wouldn't he be? He's 1,000% better than Thingy, man. What did he say? What the F does Jovic do? He can't finish, can't link up, can't hold up, can't press. No, I've been trying to tell Madrid fans this for ages. Guy's useless. He's useless. And Madrid fans will say, oh, no, HH, no, wait. Give him some time. I was like, how much time do we need? I told you, I trust the eye test. You know? Like, I'm not going to, like, insult his weight and everything, but the guy looks like a plumber. You see, he looks like they just got a plumber, shoved a Madrid shirt in and just said, you, I beg, go take. Because I don't know what Jovic helps or does for this team. I really don't. He's a flop. And look, let's be real. He had a really good chance in that first half where it was a clean, clear header. Totally disconnected from it. Did not properly make any good connection and just totally messed it up. So, nah, man, they ain't great, man. I hate to say this, but Bayern are the best football team right now. Yeah, probably, yeah. Like, as of right now, based on home, because Liverpool have looked a bit sketchy, City have looked sketchy, PSG lost to Gollum, Barcelona, still, I mean, they are there, but someone's still up and down. Real Madrid, again, Atletico Madrid. So, if you just look at the field, also Juventus, so looking at the field, Bayern, yeah, as of right now, but again, form is temporary. Things can change, man. Things can change. All right. Who's here? Thoughts on Ansu and Dembus? Yes, so I watched the highlights of Barcelona. Again, who the heck are Fennec Varos, man? I have no idea who the hell those guys. Look, shouts to all those guys, Hungarian guys, cool. But those guys are from the road. Let's just be real. Those guys are from the road. But look, man, looking good. Like, my fear for Ansu Fati is the same fear I have for that is the issue that I have with the prodigy, because the prodigy at Monaco was, I told you, I don't give a damn. The prodigy at 19 was better than Messi at 19. Messi at 19 was warming the bench in the 06 World Cup. At 19, the Prodigy scored a goal in the World Cup final. Prodigy at 19 better than Messi at 19, better than Cristiano at 19. You hate to see it. Facts. Thank you. But now, the Prodigy right now, like, that's what I was what I was watching against United. I was like, what's this? What are you doing? So I hope that Su hasn't hit his peak too early and he can continue to develop. But I think Barcelona is a good place to develop his skills. PSG are not a real club. Okay, so insult Barcelona all he wants and everything. Barcelona compared to PSG, pretty much no. Pretty much any club compared to PSG, you have a much better chance of developing as a player than at PSG. So, but for me, let's just see how he does because dude is young. Homeboy is 17. Let's just see how he develops. The Oos is my guy. The Oos is my guy. The Oos is my guy, man. And I will always defend the Oos. I will always defend the Oos. Because I told you, man, I keep saying this. It's like a broken record. Left foot, right foot, ambidextrous dribbler. That's it. See, if you want a way into my heart, left foot, right foot, and you can dribble, bro, that's the way into my heart, man. Son is tier 1 if Coman is tier 2. Son is creeping up to upper tier 2, but Son is tier 2. Coman right now is tier 2, but Son is at the higher end of tier 2. So Son is at the cusp of upper tier 2. Coman is in the entry level of tier 2. So he's on like the lower end of tier 2. So he's just literally just entered tier 2. But Son is like literally just knocking on the door of upper tier 2. Because look, upper tier 2 is it's you need to pretty much say what's up to be upper tier 2. Messi at 19 is going to go from the halfway line. Messi at 19, what did he do at the World Cup? He's going to go from the halfway line against who? Elche, Huesca, Pedro United, Gonzalez FC. Sorry, I don't give a damn when he's going to go on the halfway line. Mbappe was balling at a World Cup at 19. I don't want to hear any crap. I don't want to hear any. That ends the discussion. It ends the discussion. He balled at the World Cup at 19. I don't want to hear about what's Messi did against some cut-rate, third-rate team, man. So please. Oh, it's interesting. Has already been around for 10 seconds, and the Spanish media already being racist. In what sense? How? Please. Fill me in, man. Fill me in. How are they being racist? How are they being racist? Thank you, bro, for Mr. I. Jones, man. We need a Mukoko versus Cherokee potential analysis. I've not heard of Cherokee, but people have talked to me about this Mukoko kid. Is this the kid for Dortmund? I think he's the 16-year-old kid for. Is it 15 or 16-year-old kid for Dortmund? I've just heard the name, but I need to look at the footage. So yeah, I will look at the footage. I will assess things, and I'll say what's up. Maybe I'll do like a reaction vid, assess things, and I will put it up and then do an analysis of what both guys are saying, man. From your boy Natsa, man. What happens to your eye test when you first watched Mbappe? He can't dribble, average passer, not clinical finisher, just a pace merchant. Mbappe for Monaco is not the Mbappe that we're seeing right now. The Mbappe that we're seeing right now has regressed. The Mbappe that we're seeing right now for PSG is step over, run. Fake right, go left. Fake left, go right. Dummy right, go left. So it's very, very predictable what he does. When he was at Monaco, I was like, this guy is playing like a grown man. As in, this is scary. This teenager is playing like a seasoned 26, 27-year-old. Hence, when people were getting Ronaldo vibes of like, because when Ronaldo was like 19, 20, guys like, whoa. This guy is playing like a flipping grown man. Hence why he was called the phenomenon, because it was a phenomenon. Okay, so I told you. Okay, nobody was calling Messi or Cristiano a phenomenon when they were 19 or 20. They called your boy a flipping phenomenon. Okay, so have some respect to your boy phenomenon. So that's CL. Oh, he didn't win the CL. Screw you. No one cares about the CL. No one cares. He won a World Cup. That's it. Was it? So my eye test showed me that no, this guy is playing well above his years and he's a prodigy. 100%. At Monaco, he was a more refined player. I have no idea what they do in PSG, what they drink at PSG. Even Neymar, like, it's weird. Like, Neymar is sort of more involved, doing more things, but he's sort of less indisciplined. Like, when you watch them against United, I was like, this is the most unprofessional, indisciplined performance I've ever seen, where guys are just dribbling for the sake of just dribbling. They're just running into traffic. Like, there's no pattern or anything. Because Tuchel is useless. Okay, is anybody going to sit down and be like, yes, Tuchel, we're now going to sit down and really listen to what you have to say. We're going to really listen to what you have to say. No, it's not going to happen. Messi, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. The only phenomenon in football is Ronaldo, R9. That's why he was called El Fenomeno. Messi was quality, and we knew he was going to be big. At age 21, Ronaldo was the best player. At age 19, he was like the best player in the world. At age 19, 20, grown men were fearful of him. 21 years of age, Brazil, the most successful country in the World Cup, put their hopes and their dreams on a 21-year-old. Erhan, there are levels to this. Please! There are levels to this. Don't mess with my goats. I'm begging you, please don't mess with my goats. I am begging you, please don't mess with my goats. Mbappe needs to come to Liverpool. Anything's better than PSG right now. I told you, for my narrative, I need Mbappe to win the CL. Because once he wins the CL, those international flops are funny done for, because that's what I need. That is why I celebrated when Uruguay knocked out Portugal. It was one of the happiest days of my life. That's why I celebrated when Mbappe knocked out Messi. Because for my narrative, I need them to fail at the World Cup. I need them to fail at the World Cup. Because the World Cup, that's my last bastion. If they win the World Cup, I'm screwed. My narrative is destroyed. So for my narrative, I need Mbappe to win the CL. So then there's no more discussion. World Cup, CL, that's it. I don't want to hear any more comparisons. He's never winning the CL at PSG. It's never happening. So for my narrative to come through, Serk, you're right. Klopp, say what up, call the boy, give him go to Liverpool so he can win this flipping CL. I need this CL. From Jay-Z Dynamo, thoughts on Griezmann's post on Twitter? Well, let's open up Twitter, shall we? Let's open up Twitter. What has he said? Let's see. Griezmann. Wait, what happened to Man City? Did they win? Manchester City. Oh, 3-1. Oh, yeah, Ferran Torres, isn't it? All right, let's see. Wait, where is... Okay, there we go. That's Griezmann. So, January 2016. Wait, what is this? So I think I need to translate this. En el 25 a Messi le hicieron un penalti claro y el mismo Messi se encargó de transformarlo, aunque Dibuz casi lo para. Meritoria jugada del argentino que se llevó por delante a media fragata húngara. La buena noticia es que Messi volvía a rescatar a su equipo. La realidad es que esta jugada no se la podría haber hecho a una defensa. Now, my Spanish ain't great, but in the 25th with Messi, there was something to do with a penalty, and Messi transformed or something, and something to do with the Argentinian team, and the media. Something to do with the Argentinian team and the media. So there's something involving Messi, the Argentinian team, the media, and a penalty. So what's this about? So does anybody understand Spanish? Does anybody understand Spanish? So what? Okay, so can somebody just give me? I told you, like, I did. Shout out to Mr. Broncano, my Spanish teacher, when I was like a thingy man. Um, what? Okay, what is it? Okay, what did he say? What did he actually say, man? That's what I want to know. Um, bro, no, I can't see I can't see the translate button. I'm trying to find the translate button. I can't wait. Ah, there you go. Ansu is an exceptional boy who deserves respect like any human. Oh, no to racism and no to rudeness. So who was racist to him? So maybe this is from an article. It says Ansu corriendo tiene algo de Castella de Montero juvenicismo y negro que de repensa vías. Oh, snap. Oh, bastante el negocio. Oh, you know what? Let me. I need to do Google Translate on this, man. Oh, damn it. So, what did this article actually say? Now, this is interesting. So, what is okay? So, the article compared Ansu Fati's running to black street vendors being chased by police. But why is Messi in the article, though? That's my thing. But see, this is my thing, man. This is my thing. Uh, it's ABC Deportes. Ansu Fati has been playing for 10 seconds and the racist journalists are already popping up. No. I'm trying to Google Translate, but just that I can't copy the text because I was trying to copy the text and put it into Google Translate, but for some reason I can't copy the flipping text. But look, as I said again, it's Spain, man. Look, it's Spain. What's it called? I remember Luis Aragones to Jose Antonio Reyes when Reyes was playing for Arsenal, and this was before the '08. No, this was no, yeah, this was like yeah, this was before the '06 World Cup, and then Aragones said to Jose Antonio Reyes that yeah, man, you're better than that nigger, in reference to Henri, and everyone will say that. Forget the racism. This is Henri. Jose Antonio Reyes was, yeah, he was decent, Henri. And then I remember then when France then played Spain in the 2006 World Cup. And then I remember just how hard France went for that game because they wanted to beat them for Henri and because Aragones was there. And I remember there was like some kind of beef and you saw like Vieira like almost square up to Aragones and stuff. So look, it's Spain. This is the same place where they put like black face things to mock Lewis Hamilton and everything. And my thing is this is that, it's the same thing with Balotelli. Because and it's the same thing that I say with what's his dude's name? Saka. Yeah, choose to play for England. It's all well and good. But it is odd you playing for a country where there are people that will racially abuse you. I just find that odd. I'm playing for a country where there are sections of people in that country that will have racial things to say against me, which is just weird. And there are people that will never fully accept me. So have you fully been accepted by the country? Or are they just using you for your talents? That yeah, we're just going to use you for your talents for our country, but we don't really accept you or respect you as a human being. And my thing about it is that, for Ansu Fati, man, I'm like, because there are guys in Spain who will just never sort of fully accept them because their reason for some guys it's wired into their psyche. But the issue is that Ansu Fati is already one of the best players in Spain. At 17, he's already one of the best players in Spain. But my thing is that how is Ansu Fati processing this? What is he thinking about this? Because this is going to be it's going to be a bit more. There's going to be more and more of this stuff, more and more mocking stuff and everything, because that's just what it is. So it's happened with Balotelli in Italy. It will happen with him here. You see, the thing with England is that you will get some of it in England, but not as to the same degree. Because that's the one thing about England is that it will be more subliminal. The whole thing. In Spain, Italy, Portugal, it's more outward, you know. So Spain, Italy, they literally would just go out and just say. So it is much more in your face. So um, that's the thing, man. What's it called? The Sicilians. The Sicilians. If you do a history about the Sicilians with the Moors and sort of yeah, man. But but who knows, man? But it would be interesting though. It would be interesting to see how Spain, because who knows what Ansu Fati will happen. Maybe in 2 years' time, Ansu Fati is some kind of sideshow player. He doesn't really develop and so forth. But maybe, like if he now becomes an amazing player, like a top tier player, how will Spain now sort of recognize and recognize that he's a black player is our best player? Because the only black player that I remember for Spain was Marcos Senna. And he was decent, but he wasn't one of the best players. But if now one of your best players isn't the kind of like natural Spanish blood, how will the Spanish community sort of respond to that? Because again, because Luis Enrique already in his mind, he knows that both Ansu Fati and Traore are going to be very important players for him. And at the Euros, they're going to be very important players for him. And I think with them, Spain have a great chance, man. Also, guys, I've got to say my shouts to all of those people who are protesting in Nigeria right now, and especially for those people who lost their lives at the Lekki toll gates, man. What happened in Nigeria now is crazy. All I can say to you guys is that anything that you see, retweet, get the word out, get the word out, get the word out. So if you see anything that I'm retweeting on Twitter, you retweet it as well. Retweet it as well and just get the word out of there, man, because what's happening in Nigeria is crazy and we need to put pressure on the international community and in the world to really try and get things to be changed, specifically putting pressure on Buhari and the politicians, man. So it will be a great help that if you see me on my Twitter, just retweet anything that I retweet and just share it with as many people as possible and just get the ball rolling. Because again, I'm on it. I'm calling my family and my guys and my friends in Nigeria. But yeah, it's stuff there as well. But hopefully, touch with God's grace, man, things will improve, man. Things will improve. From JZ Dinam 1. Thank you for the super chat, big man. Your final UCL 21 winners. Let me give you my final. Again, it's hard to say, but let me give you my final. If the brackets work themselves out, Bayern Munich Liverpool will be too obvious. That's too obvious. Like that's for me. That's my dream final because we've already had Bayern PSG, and I feel like the two strongest teams are probably going to be Bayern Liverpool. But I think we'll probably get, because I think just like this year we'll get an unexpected team reach the final. Like I can't because when I say unexpected team, Juve nah, Inter Milan nah. Um, I don't know, maybe Bayern Liverpool. If the brackets work themselves out and they avoid each other, I'd say Bayern Liverpool. Put it this way, that's the final that I want to see. Both of them at full strength. I think that would make for a great final. That would make for a really, really good. That would make for a really, really good final. Real Madrid, hell no. Those guys, no way close. Barcelona, I just yes, they've got Fati. Coutinho is balling. Trincao looks good. That defense, man, that defense. And for me, Messi is still Messi, but I don't think we're seeing a Messi that is as hungry. Basically, I don't think Messi truly believes this team can win. So because he does not really fully believe that, I don't know how much I can really be like, all right, yeah. These guys are gonna go on and say what's up, man. So see, winners I have no idea. But I'll give you like final Liverpool Bayern because I don't trust any. There are no other teams that I trust. Um, I've given up on Man City. I've given up on Man City, man. Hell no, man. No, those guys are complete jokes, man. From Mohammed, man. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Mohammed. Thank you for the super chat, big man. Are we really surprised Spain is racist? These are the same guys who forcefully converted many Muslims during Reconquista and other colonies. Um, no, am I surprised that Portugal is racist or Italy? Because these are guys that own slaves, colonized places. Like, do you know what Belgium did to Congo? So that's why I keep telling guys that you can solve racism in stadiums by putting harsher penalties. You will never solve racism in the world. Racism will always exist. They will always exist. And it's just that you just feel sorry for Fati because he's so young. And for a 17-year-old to first of all have to cope with the crazy spotlight that he has as one of the best teenagers in the world. And now he now has to maybe respond or try to process the way guys are now viewing him or talking about him. It's tough for a teenager to go through that like on such a big stage, But yeah, no. This stuff doesn't surprise me. This stuff doesn't surprise me. Um, do you think Atlanta will make another deep run? So Atlanta are coming out of this group because Ajax are jokers. Liverpool will win this group. Atlanta will come second. I I I feel it's last 16 max for Atlanta. I don't see them going beyond the last 16. They'll come out of this group. I think they'll get beat because they're going to come second and they'll face a group winner. But I think Valencia with the group winners and they said what's up to them. So maybe if they get but the groups are tough, man, because I was about to say, okay, if they get someone from the Lazio Dortmund group, so if they get Lazio, they're going to lose to Lazio. They're not going to beat Lazio. Oh no, you can't face a team that's the same country of you. Um, yeah, no, last 16 max. I don't think they'll have a deep run. I think that was just like, oh, whoa, it's pretty cool what they did, but nah, last 16 max, no further, man. Um, I'm keeping my eye on Atalanta and Lazio. I think Serie A has a revival this year in Europe. Milan are looking good. Inter are looking sort of strong, although disappointed in what they did against AC Milan. Bro, let's see. I'm not gonna, based on just how Syria have been dormant for so many years. I'm not gonna come out and say, oh my gosh, Syria now back. No. Let's see what they now do, and let's just see if they can really perform well. So you've got, you've got Lazio, Inter, Juventus. Oh, you now have four guys now. See, so I think this is the first time in a long time Serie A has four teams. So who has so which so Bundesliga have so Bundesliga got one less. So Bundesliga have Bayern, Dortmund. So which team has one less? So everyone has four teams? Because England have four, Spain, because normally one of the major teams only has three. So does everybody now have four? Because I know, yeah, Spain have Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico, Sevilla. England have City, United, Chelsea. So yeah, City, United, Chelsea, Liverpool. Um, Wait, Italy had four last. No, did they? Oh, Roma. I think Roma. Yeah. Roma. Do you think United could be a dark horse? There is always a surprise team. There is always a surprise team because who would have thought Atlanta got to the quarters? Who would have seen Leipzig get to the semi? So there's always going to be a surprise team. Um, United can be because there. I told you, United have a very special kind of juju, kind of strange weird elements about them, and I do feel that on a level, they could maybe do something. Now, they're not winning the Champions League. I don't give them any real chance of winning the Champions League. Let's keep it real. But I think United could be a surprise package. That's the best I can give you. I think they could be a surprise package. But apart from that, them being like a dark horse to go all the way, I'm not too sure. From Natsa, Pepe by far the dirtiest player of this generation. Diego Costa. Even if he's not the defender, Diego Costa. But Pepe is definitely in there. But my thing is about this, I think that you just calling Pepe a dirty player, I think is sort of slightly being a bit disingenuous to how good of a defender he is. No Pepe, no Euros for Portugal. Like Pepe for me, I would say, player of the tournament at those Euros. Like actually, who was actually voted player of the tournament at the Euros? Because someone needs to check. Because for me, he was the best player. Like his performance for Portugal was insane. So yes, he's been dirty and so forth. A few red cards, but I've seen more dirtier players in my time, and I would say that Costa was probably a lot more dirtier than Homeboy. From Armchair Critic says, do you think we'll avoid a demolition this year? So obviously, I think it's in reference to Barcelona. Ronald Koeman is in Setien. Setien was a Spanish fruit seller from the road that they just picked up to try and manage this team, thinking that as long as you'll have Messi, you'll be fine. Well, it's to say it, that was not the case. Koeman being a better manager, more experienced, you're not going to see that kind of demolition happen for Barcelona. Now, if we're now talking about how far can Barcelona go, it's hard to say. Barcelona will only go as far as Messi wants them to go. If Messi is really committed and really interested and really works with the team, they can do something, because I think if you can get the best out of the Us, get the Us enjoying his football, gets his confidence back, Coutinho, Barcelona have some guys. But the reason why Barcelona can't win is because Piqué and Longley, that's a trash defensive partnership, man. That's trash. And if Barcelona meet this Bayern Munich guys again, It may not be 8-2, but Bayern will get that ass. Bayern will get that ass. Like, I don't think Barca want that Bayern smoke. Many guys don't want that Bayern smoke. Barcelona do not want that Bayern smoke because it would be suicide for Barcelona with Longley and Piqué in defense to go and face this Bayern Munich side. Nah, nah. That is a major no, man. All right, what do you guys say, man? What do you think the probability of Sevilla dropping in the Europa League and winning it for the 65th time is? They're not dropping into the Europa League. Because if these guys do, I think that they should be banned because that was a good point for Sevilla. See, the annoying thing that I'm seeing on Twitter, specifically from Chelsea fans are celebrating drawing 0-0 at home. What? How is that something to be celebratory about, drawing 0-0 at home? That's stupid. Like, you should look to win. But if you're the away team and you're Sevilla, that's a great point. Sevilla, basically, Krasnodar should be levitated by most of these guys, and I would expect Sevilla to defeat Rennes. So I find it very difficult for Sevilla not to come first or second. The way it's looking, I think they top the group because Chelsea not being serious. If Sevilla come third, then it's a conspiracy. Then for me, I'm like, see, if they come third, then like, okay, these guys are purposefully tanking the Champions League because they know they can't win it, and just purposefully dropping into the Europa League zone because they know that's a guaranteed trophy. And if they do that, they shouldn't be allowed. They shouldn't be allowed to go through. Guys, remember, if you're here, subscribe to the Football Hut, subscribe, and hit the like button. Hit those likes. I need those likes. Give me that content crack. We're here for that content crack. We are here for that content crack. Hit those likes. But we need that content crack. Bruv. Get those likes up, man. Get those likes up, guys. Chilwell is really good thoughts. Bro, it is so refreshing seeing a left back who plays like a left back. Look, anything is better than that piece of crap, Alonso. But Chilwell is just refreshing. Good because he can defend, he can pass, he's nice on the ball, he's very happy to receive the ball in difficult situations, he can make a pass. Okay, he may not be the most amazing dribbler and everything, but he's solid. He can move forward with the ball. He can get in good, nice attacking positions. He understands his defensive responsibilities. Because Alonso did not know the very start of defending, which is why he worked better as a left wing back rather than a left back. Because remember, Conte used him as a left wing back, which meant that he didn't really have to have that much defensive responsibilities because Conte had a 3 at the back. So, yeah, man. I mean, he's a good, nice, decent player to have. Which team do you think are the best in Europe after Bayern and Liverpool? In other words, who can beat them? I'm not sure whether there are many teams that can beat them. Keep it real with you. It's hard to say. I do like Lazio. Lazio are like what Simone Inzaghi does with Lazio. Like, I do like them. Doesn't mean that I think they can beat them, but I think Lazio are a team to definitely watch. Beyond that, you see, my thing with Barcelona is the defense. But Barcelona's attacking union of you have Trincao, Fati, Messi, the Us, that if Coman can develop a synergy between them and they can just form like a unique characteristic understanding, I think they could maybe do something. But the issue is that now, can they beat Liverpool or Bayern? I don't think so because their defense is just trash. They can cause them issues because that Barcelona attack can cause any team issues. But to beat Bayern and Liverpool, because I just think Bayern and Liverpool will cause them more issues than they will. We just want to say, like, as of right now, if you're asking me as of right now, Bayern and Liverpool, I just think there's a space between them and everyone else. For Man City, that loss to Lyon, I think, was a psychological body blow. And they've failed so many times in the Champions League, and they failed against teams that they should be beat. Monaco, okay, Liverpool, fair enough. Tottenham, Lyon, that it would be wrong of me to say, okay, they can do something. I mean, something says to me that you've got to get it right at least once. There's going to be one year where Man City, you know what, we tried, we failed, we finally got it right now. We finally got it right now. Because how many times can you fail? How many times can you fail? And it isn't a case of where, because there were times when Bayern Munich lost, but most times when Bayern Munich were losing, they lost to the winners. Like, I think twice they lost to Real Madrid, who went on to win. Then they lost to Liverpool in... that was 2018. Not 2019. But they lost to a team who went on to become the finalists. Wait, when they lost to Bayern, was that in 2018 or 2019? Yeah, I can't remember that one. Yeah. So, what was you guys saying, man? Man City. 2019, yes. Boom. So you see, Bayern Munich lost to Liverpool, who were the eventual winners. So a lot of times Bayern Munich lost to the eventual winners. Man City, you don't have that excuse. So, City and Pep Guardiola both have mental blocks in the UCL. Yeah, man, it's not great, man. It's not great. Like, it may be like a psychological thing. Hence why they have failed so many times that now whenever they now get to the quarterfinals, I think they now may be having that same mental block. Because the issue is, City, you keep getting really good draws. Like, again, wait, see, when they faced Liverpool, that was the year that they won the league. Because that was 2018. In 2019, you faced Tottenham. You know? So it's like, did Tottenham even get top four? I don't think they did. Or did, oh, no, I think they did get top four. But like, you faced Tottenham. It seemed that you should win. That you should that you are much better than that you always defeat in the league. Then you see, I think the Lyon one was the most damning. Like, there was, because this is your fourth season, your fourth year. Lyon were just there. There was no reason for you to lose to Lyon. So the fact that they lost to Lyon, I don't think anybody can call out and say, Man City, yeah, these guys are one of the favorites. You can't. Yes, they have the quality. Yes, they have the players. But when you've flopped so much and you've come up short so many times in the UCL, you know, I can't come out and give you that dub. You know, I cannot come out and give you that dub, man. So, but yeah, man. No, look, I said, look, it's been a. I mean, I need to watch the highlights of the other games and see what's popping there, man. But it's been an interesting week, man. It's been an interesting week of the Champions League. I think for me the result was PSG Man United. You know, obviously we'll talk more about that on the Thursday hanger and stuff. But yeah, that was definitely the highlights, man. Because I didn't see that coming. I did not see that result coming. Like that was like wow, you know. And PSG for me, I think Tuchel has taken them as far as they can go. And I know how desperately they want to win this CL. I know how much they want to win this CL, but I just don't see it happening. I just see them continually coming up short again and again and again and again, man. You know. Actually, what happened with Inter Milan? What happened with Inter Milan? Oh, so if it wasn't for Lukaku, Mönchengladbach would have won. Guys, 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 guys. Can we just come to a conclusion that Antonio Conte is a European brick? Please, please. Like if this was just based on your prowess in Europe, Conte would be a Class B brick. He'd be a Class B brick. People need to show Lukaku some respect. Please show Lukaku some respect. I don't want to hear any more Lukaku slander. This guy has now fully been vindicated. He's been fully 100% vindicated. But remember when we were doing our previews? And I said, don't sleep on Mönchengladbach because I said, do not sleep on Mönchengladbach. And so this is Real Madrid's group, isn't it? It's Real Madrid's group. Wait, let me open this up, see what's popping. So let's have a nice review. All right, so yeah, Bayern. Look, yeah, this is easy, man. I mean, you know what? I think Bayern, they may draw against Atletico away, so but they'll clean house here. Look at that, Shakhtar Donetsk top of the table. Real Madrid bottom. Guys, would you? Are you telling me that based on what we've seen, Mönchengladbach can't defeat Real Madrid? Is that what you're telling me right now? Group C, Man City, Olympiacos get that dub. Yeah, Man City are good. They're good. They're good. Porto bottom B after one game, but they're good. I can't wait for this game. So wait, so when they're playing Midtjylland. So it's Ajax against Atalanta in the next game. No, that will be fun. That's gonna be fun. What? Krasnodar. So everybody's on 1 point. Wow. Everyone on 1 point here. What if Krasnodar say what's up? You see, I will officially take a break from doing this stuff if Krasnodar come to this group. Group F, Lazio, Club Brugge, Zenit, Dortmund. Guys, this is the tightest group right here. Anybody can say what's up in this group. This is a group to watch. Dortmund are not guaranteed to come to this group, guys. They're not guaranteed. Barcelona, Juventus, Dynamo Kiev, Ferencváros. Look, as I said again, it's about these two dubs, man. Guys, can Leipzig make it through? So what's in the next game? Ooh. So it's United Leipzig in the next game. Man. All right. I mean, can Leipzig say what's up? Check your DMs, bro. Why? What have you put in my DMs, man? What have you put in my DMs? Oh, God. Oh my gosh. Your mother. Oh my god. Natsa, as I said again, there are some very strange people in this world. It's very you see, I can't actually utter those words out live, man. But Natsa, you have to be very careful about who you insult or who you criticize because there's some people that take these things a bit too seriously, man. I'm calling it. I said PSG Leipzig. That's what I said. Now, if Leipzig, you see, I don't even want to think this, but just for the sake of arguments, guys, is there a scenario? Is there a potential crazy, wild, effed up scenario where Leipzig and Man United come out of the group and PSG end up in the Europa League? Or am I just being crazy? Because see, if that happened, then let's end let's end the entire project. Let's end the entire project known as Paris Saint-Germain. But let me just ask you guys, do you see that as a potential scenario of PSG coming third? You know? Shout out to Beard to Close, man. Thank you for the super chat, Beard to Close. Thank you, bro. Says Conte needs Montero, Ferrara, Lolano for defense. I think I know. Look, he doesn't need anything. He already has De Vrij, who's a great defender, and Skriniar, who's another quality defender. He has the players, he has the personnel. Do not come up and bring up excuses for him. Don't do it. Don't do it. He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve to be for these excuses to be brought up with him, man. Because there is no excuse for you to be drawing at home to Mönchengladbach. With the team you have, the players you have, there is no excuse for you to be drawing with Mönchengladbach. Okay, so can Cristiano make the game next Wednesday, or he has to still be self-isolating for COVID? Because when they said, oh no, he can't make it, I was like, how can he make it? Because there's normally like a 2-week break, but you know that the next games are next week. So because of the whole thingy, it's next week, guys. All right, last few minutes, I'm about to jump off, man. I'm about to jump off out of here, man. I'm about to jump the heck right off out of here, guys. So, let's see what else you guys are saying, man. HH is the type of guy to allow Zizou to have a night with his missus. No. All because I like him, all because I love him, all because I respect him doesn't mean that I will let him sleep with my wife or my girlfriend. Okay. Like, see, that's what Cristiano fanboys do. Okay, that's what Cristiano fanboys do. They will allow Cristiano to do anything with their significant other, not me. Real Madrid treble for 2021. Are you referencing the 2021-2022 season? If you're referencing this season, Wilton, you're crazy because first off, you're not winning the Champions League. That's a fact. So put that to one side. So that is a fact. La Liga is a toss-up. Liga is a toss-up. Copa del Rey is a possibility. Is a possibility, man. So, oh Lord, what do you think about Lampard's tactics and excuses? As I said again, I don't want to be seen as a hater. I'm just seen as a realist. And I say, you know what? Lampard deserves time. So let's us see the next few games and see how things progress. Because, let's not just jump on the bandwagon. Because my position is clear. I already know he's a bad manager. And I already know that he's out of his depth. And I already know that he is not cut out for the job at this level. I already know that. But let's him prove people wrong. I don't think he can prove me wrong, but let's just him prove me wrong. Let's just see what he does over the next few games, because people attacked me and got angry with me when I said, "Oh, Nagelsmann to replace Lampard would not be a bad move." And guys said, "Oh," I said, "Wait a minute. Are you honestly trying to argue with me that Lampard is anywhere near as good of a manager than Nagelsmann is?" I mean, is that even up for debate? Is that even a conversation? So my thing with Lampard is that his tactics, they don't make sense. His decisions don't make sense. His lineups, they don't make sense. And all I want is for him to get on the mic and to explain why Mason Mount is in this team. You know, and when I see these morons on Twitter telling me that because Mason Mount works harder defensively than Hudson Odoi, he's a better fit, then I know that okay, you're just sucking up to Lampard because it's Lampard, you know. Um, so that's just stupid, man. What do you think about Joao Felix to Bayern? Um, Atletico would not let him go. That's for sure. But if I was Joao Felix, I would take that move. And I've been saying this for some time now, and it has to happen. Joao Felix is ruining his career, staying at Atletico Madrid. Um, so he has to get the heck he has to get the heck out of here, man. Um, all right, man. But yeah, no, but as I said again, look, let's see what happens, man. Because again, Chelsea, they play next week, don't they? In this CL again, and again they play Man United. When do they even play Man United? Is it is it Sunday or is it Saturday? Fuck, Saturday. Wow, man, Saturday is going to be crazy. 3 p.m. El Clasico. Then the evening is United against Chelsea. Freak. That's going to be one hell of a game, man. It's going to be one hell of a game, bro. One hell of a game, man. Um, but yeah, no, no, it's like guys, like Atletico are just annoying me, man. Like they're just annoying me, and it is just so painful because I see some of the stuff that Jao Felix does for Portugal. Then I see certain stuff that he does even when he's playing for Bayern, and I'm like, there is skill here, there is potential here, and this guy does some real quality things. But if you're playing a team that is so negative, that doesn't really try to go for an attack, you are not going to develop. And Simeone, you can put a bazooka to Simeone's head. He's not going to change. Simeone is not going to change. He's going to remain the same. He's going to triple down and he's going to defend, 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 defend. And if you're a flair, see, that's the key thing. If you're a flair player, if you're a flair player, you can't play in a defensive team. So guys who are dribblers, attackers, like to go forward, do skill. Imagine a Ronaldinho at Atletico Madrid. It would be horrible. Or imagine Neymar for Atletico Madrid. It'd be horrible. you know, these kinds of players, they need to have 4 or 5 guys in front of them, so they have several guys to pass to, which really puts them on a better platform to really say what's up. So, um, oh look, you see now that's we can save for the weekend. The whole Ozil talk, guys. It's been swell. Thank you for tuning in. for this whole bad boy thingamajig. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Remember, guys, the Chelsea podcast with me and Denny T is popping off on Thursday. We might post it on Thursday, we might post it on Friday. It depends. We go live on Thursday. And of course, we've also got the Football Dugouts Q&A on Thursday. And remember, head to the website to send me questions. So Friday is the Q&A. This Friday is the Q&A. Head to the website and use the form to send me questions, because I will first look at the questions that you send me via the website to answer those questions first on the Friday for the Friday Q&A that pops off at 10 p.m. So guys, stay true, stay real. Thank you for saying what's up to your guy. Peace out, and I will see you guys on the other one, man. Lampard, you're being watched. And Bayern Munich, I see you. Kingsley Coman, I see you, bro. Thanks for watching the vid. And remember to head to the official website for the latest on my blog, rankings, breaks, and the Hall of Fame on halfupfootballhot.com.